Welcome back to day 23 of Flourish and 30. Today we have a Pilates inspired sculpt flow to lengthen and strengthen your whole body with a bit more of an emphasis on our arms, back, and core today. All you need is a mat. So let's begin on all fours with our hands right underneath our shoulders and knees right underneath those hips. We're gonna start with our cat-cow. So let's take a big deep breath in through our nose as we drop our chest towards the ground. Gaze looks up towards the sky. And then we exhale as we push the ground away, rounding through that spine. Take a big deep breath in. We drop our ribs down. And exhale, pushing the ground away, rounding that spine. Let's do 3 more just like this. Really connecting with your breath, warming up that spine, getting our body and our mind ready to go for this flow. Last one, big deep breath in. Exhale, we push the ground away. All right, let's come back to our neutral spine and shift our weight back into our hips. We're gonna open our left side up wide, reaching through those fingertips. Gaze follows our hand, and then we're gonna thread that hand through our opposite arm and leg, and then open up wide. And let's place that left hand back on the mat. Ready, bring it over to the right. We open wide, reaching through our fingertips. Gaze follows our hand, and then we thread that hand through our opposite arm and leg. Open up wide and bring that hand back to your mat. Let's do this 2 more times on each side. Really wringing out the spine. Seeing if you can reach and open a little wider each time. Last one on each side. And bring that hand back to your mat. Let's tuck our toes and push back into our downward dog. Hips drive up towards the sky. And from here you can begin to walk out those heels. Maybe start to wiggle around those hips, loosening up anything that feels tight. Shift that weight forward and let's walk our hands back towards our feet. Let's slowly rebuild that spine, taking a big deep breath in as we reach our fingertips towards the sky, and exhale, we slowly roll down towards our mat. Walk it out. We push back into our downward dog, drive those heels down, then lift and shift that weight forward into your hands and walk it back. Slowly build that spine, reaching up through those fingertips, taking a big deep breath in, and then exhale, slowly rolling down towards your mat. We walk it out and we push back. Shift that weight forward, walk your hands back towards your feet. Slowly roll up and reach, big deep breath in. One last time, we exhale, roll it on down, walk it out. One last downward dog before we begin. Take a big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's drop those knees to our mat. All right, let's bring those hands right back underneath those shoulders. Knees are right underneath those hips. We're gonna start with our scapula presses. So our arms are gonna stay straight the whole time, and we're just going to move through those shoulder blades. So let's push through our arms, rounding those shoulders forward, and then retract your scapula, rolling those shoulders back. So we push away, and then we retract. You're gonna start to feel those shoulders and that upper back lighting up. Move nice and slow with control, getting a little pause at the top and the bottom. Let's do 4 more just like this. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, then we'll add on. From here, as you press, you're going to lift those knees an inch or 2 off the ground, and then retract that scapula as you drop your knees down. So we push away, lifting those knees, and then we drop everything at once. Keep that core engaged, pulling your belly button up towards your spine. Push through those arms, squeeze that core, drop with control. Now you can either stay here, or if you want a little extra challenge, keep those knees hovering the whole time. So you'll keep those knees an inch or two off the ground as you push the ground away, and then retract that scapula, just moving through that upper body. You can do it. 3 more just like this. 3, 2, 1 more, and let's add on. So now we're gonna push away. We drop down, reach through your left arm, then your right arm, and we push through those arms, retract that scapula, reach left and reach right. Starting to feel those arms really burning up. You can do it. Keep going. You're strong. You got this. Reaching those elbows towards your ears. Extending long through those fingertips. You can do it. 3 more just like this. We push, retract, reach left, reach right, push, retract, left, right. Last one. We got it. Push and squeeze. Left, right, and lower. Pushing back into our child's pose. Let's take a little breather here. Whew. That upper back is probably feeling toasty. We love it. All right, let's bring those hands right back underneath those shoulders. Knees are underneath our hips. We're going to extend our right leg long and then keep our left toes pointed. From here, we press through those arms, lifting our knee off the ground, pulling it into our chest, and then lower with control. So push through those arms, tucking that left knee into your chest, squeeze that core, and lower nice and slow. Exhale as you tuck and squeeze. Inhale as you lower. We have 4 more just like this before we add on. 4, 3, 2, last one. Big squeeze. Let's add on. We're going to lift our right leg as we drop back onto our forearms. Press up, tucking those right toes back on your mat. Then we press, tucking our left knee into our chest. Lower down. We lift that right leg as we drop back and do our forearm press. Now you can stay here if this feels like a good challenge, or if you're looking for a little more. Instead of dropping back to your forearm press, you're going to drop forward to your tricep push-up. We lift and drop, and then we press and squeeze that core. Keep going. You're so strong. You can do it. I know those arms are burning, but keep pushing through, keep embracing the burn and embracing the shakes. 5 more just like this. Keep those elbows tucked as you drop to the ground. Keep squeezing that core. Last 3. And 2. Last one. And lift. Keeping that leg lifted, we're going to drop our left forearm down to the ground, opening up a little bit to that right side. We tuck our right knee towards our right elbow and then extend back long. So squeeze that right oblique and extend back long, pointing through those toes. 8 more. 7. Exhale as you tuck. Inhale to extend. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Extend long. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that leg lifted high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Whew. All right. We're gonna take a little break before we go over to that other side, so let's lower on down to our mat. We're gonna cactus our arms out to the sides. From here, we lift our chest off the ground, lifting those arms, reach through those fingertips, extending straight forward, come back to your cactus, and lower. So we lift, reach long through those fingertips, drive those elbows back into your sides, and lower. Seeing if you can lift that chest a little bit higher each time. Really squeezing that upper back. We have 5 more. And 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. We reach as we cactus and bring those elbows back. Let's extend those arms long and back by our sides. Ready? We're going to alternate our palms facing down towards the ground, then up towards the sky as we lift those arms. Lift and lower, alternating those palms. Really squeezing those triceps, keeping those arms as straight as you can. Keep that chest lifted. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms back forward and lower down to your mat. All right, are you ready to bring it over to the other side? Let's burn up those arms a little bit more. Okay, bringing those hands back underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. This time we kick our left leg back, keeping our right toes pointed. Ready? We press through our arms, tucking that right knee into our chest and lower back down. Press, pushing through those arms, squeeze that core, lower with control. We have 6 more before we add on. Keep lifting that knee a little higher. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, last one, big squeeze. Ready? We add on. We lift that left leg as we drop back into our forearm press. Lower, and now we press, tucking that right knee into our chest. So we lift that left leg as we drop back onto our forearms, press up, tucking that knee into our chest. If you're looking for an extra challenge, you're going to drop forward into that tricep push-up and then go into your press to tuck. Keeping those elbows tight and tucked the whole time. We have 5 more. 5, you can do it. 4, 3, 2, last one. Big press, keeping that leg lifted. We're going to drop our right forearm down to the mat, opening up a little bit to our left side. Ready? We tuck that left knee towards our left elbow, squeezing our obliques, and then extend long. Exhale to tuck. Inhale to lengthen. Really focusing on using that core to pull your knee into your side. 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, keep that leg lifted. 2, last one. Extend that leg long and we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Whew. All right, we're gonna come over to our right sides, dropping our right forearm to the ground and extending our right leg long. Our left leg is going to be bent, pointing through those toes. Let's extend our left arm over our head, extending long, and then as we exhale, lift that bottom leg straight up, squeezing your core, and extend back long. So we exhale to crunch, inhale to lengthen, pointing through those toes and those fingertips. Focusing on using that core to lift that bottom leg off the ground. Let's do 4 more just like this before we add on. 3, 2, 1. This time, as you lengthen and crunch, you're gonna lift that top leg, pulling it into that elbow, keeping it bent. Drop back down, then we reach towards that bottom leg. So we crunch to that top leg, keeping it bent, then keep that bottom leg long and squeeze, alternating back and forth, extending long each time. We have 5 more. And 4. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Ready? Let's extend that bottom leg back up and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and extend long, stretching it out. Let's bring those hands back behind our hips, bringing both legs out long. Let's bridge up into our reverse plank, rolling those shoulders back, lifting those hips high, taking a big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and lower down. All right, keeping those hands back behind those hips, we're gonna go into a little bridge and core series. So feet are hip width apart out in front of you, and make sure that those fingertips are gripping the mat. That's gonna take a little bit of the pressure off of your wrists. We'll lift those hips off the ground, pressing through those arms. We lower our hips back down, lifting both feet at the same time, squeezing that core, reach, and then bring those hands back behind you. We lift into our bridge, squeezing those triceps, lower everything at once, and then lift those feet as you squeeze that core. Pulling that belly button into your spine, getting that little hold at the top of your bridge and at the top of your leg lift. Let's do 5 more just like this. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold those legs lifted. Ready? We tap 1 foot down at a time, squeezing that core in tighter every single time you lift that leg back up. You can do it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it down, come back to your bridge. Ready? We're gonna do little tricep dips for 10. Elbows stay tight and tucked. 9, 8, 7, 6, Last 5, 4, 3, 2, ready. Hold this one at the bottom for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Whew. All right, shake out those arms. We just need to finish over on that other side, and then we've made it through today's flow. So let's bring that left side down, dropping to our left forearm. Our bottom leg is straight, pointing through those toes. Our top leg is bent. From here, we extend long overhead and then lift that bottom leg straight up as you crunch. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to tuck. Focusing on lifting through that core. Reaching through those fingertips and toes. You can do it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? We add on, tucking that top leg into our side and then reaching back for that bottom leg. We crunch to the side and then reach, extending that bottom leg straight up. You can do it. Keep squeezing that core. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and tuck to the side. Ready? We extend long and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Let's go ahead and bring it down to our mat. Whew. Placing those forearms on the ground. Ready? We lift our chest. Taking a big deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. You can stay here, or if you're looking for a little bit of a deeper stretch, bring those hands right underneath those shoulders, pressing back up. Taking a big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's bring everything down and push up and back into our downward dog. Pulling those hips towards the sky. Taking a big deep breath here in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's drop those knees to our mat and come to a seated position. Taking a big deep breath and reaching those fingertips towards the sky. We side bend over to the left, opening through that chest, feeling a nice stretch in those obliques. Coming back to center, big deep breath in as you reach straight up towards the sky. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Keeping that chest open. Coming back to center, and let's finish class with a nice big deep breath in through our nose. Filling up with all the good, and we exhale through our mouth, letting it all go. I'm so proud of you for showing up today. I hope you are feeling amazing and energized and strong, and I will see you back here tomorrow.